Morning, good afternoon, good evening. I appreciate that you guys are tuning in for the next couple episodes. Last we left off, we were trying to meet Nami, but they just didn't want to show her. The first couple episodes were pretty dope. Got introduced to Luffy as well as Zoro, his first mate. Now we're entering the fourth, fifth, and sixth episode. My apologies for not uploading sooner, dealing with a whole bunch of sickness. First with myself, and then now the rest of the family's getting it. So I had to first get better and help them get better as well. But here we are, about to jump in on this thing again, pick up where we left off, and hopefully do a better job of reacting every time that we get on this. So if you like what you're watching, please hit that like and subscribe down below, guys. Especially the tuning in for this journey that I'm on. One Piece is a long series, and season one is going crazy. Without further ado, let's start this thing. Oh, we gotta skip this. But yeah, a lot of blockage due to Toei having to verify that I'm actually doing what I'm doing and talking during the episode, stopping every now and then. These men, they got their own little treasure chest, and they're about to lose it. This feels like it's about to be a little scammy. Hey, don't let them eyes fool you. It's probably empty. Oh, you got Jack for your ship. That's exactly what was about to happen. It's scam. You got scamazed. Dang. They said I have to switch out my vehicle or I'm gonna end up one capsized. Thanks, guys. Oh, that reminds me, when I was on deployment on our way home, we were crossing the Atlantic, right? And there was a huge storm in the way. The other two smaller ships had to go around it, and the captain of my ship, because it was the bigger one, was like, F that, we're going through it. And I tell you, the boat felt like we were going to capsize and like go under. Was absolutely terrifying for some people. It was ridiculous. I was on the top rack, and so were a lot of other people, and I just hear thuds, people falling out of their beds. Dude literally broke his arm and dislocated his shoulder falling out because he was it was the captain. He was tired of being out on ship because he knew, just like I knew, that the colonel who was in charge, fuck that colonel, by the way, Colonel Dunn, just wanted to keep us out there longer so that he could try to get that campaign under his belt so he can get brigadier general. But he said, F that, I'm trying to get home, I don't care. He cut straight through, made it safely, obviously, but still, being on that big ship and being through going through a storm like that, I can understand why she wants to get out of her little dinghy. Trust me, them aircraft carriers are not small. It doesn't sound like you're gonna be doing anything but drowning in the middle of the ocean. Ooh, red hair Shanks. I do know Shanks is the one that gave him the straw hat. That's I do know that much. And I remember a lot of people got seasick and had to have seasickness pills. Luckily, my family lineage allowed me to be the sailor that I am. Which is crazy because my last name is spelled Siler, and it used to have an A in it, so we probably hated being called sailors, and we just went with Sai, which you would call it Sai anyways, SAI, like the defensive weapon that Raphael uses. So it would technically still be Siler, but people were probably calling it Sailor. So they probably dropped the A and it was like, it's a hard I.
ある男を探しにとりあえず海に出たら自分の村へも帰れなくなっちまって仕方ねえから海賊船を狙って生活費を稼いでただけだ。
なんだお前迷子か。
その言い方はよせ。
Damn, not the iconic hat.
シャンクス。
Why are you gonna call the hat Shanks?
これはいくつもの戦いを共にしてきた大事な麦わら帽子だ。ルフィ、お前にだってこれはやるわけにはいかねえよ。
I mean, why not? Gift is a gift no matter who it's from. Luffy, you have the longest arms, and you could have caught that. Way long time ago. You could have dulcimed your way up there and got that. Just like the Marine Corps, started in a bar, on tavern. November 10th, 1775. Absolutely crazy. Got tired of fighting in a bar and we said, let's go take the fight to the world. I mean, you're kind of a kid. You may feel like a grown-up, but hey, it's like that. Hey, yo, why you gotta bust open the door of the establishment like that?
Oh, これが海賊というやからか。間抜けた面してやがる。
Damn. Coming in, insulting right away?
いらっしゃいませ。
You would think you wouldn't do that.
俺たちは山賊だ。が、別に店を荒らしに来たわけじゃねえ。酒を売ってくれ。樽に10個ほど。
ごめんなさい。お酒は今ちょうど切らしてるんです。
ん？おかしな話だな。海賊どもが何か飲んでるようだが、あれは水か？
ですから今出てるお酒で全部なので。
これは悪いことしたな。俺たちがみんな飲み尽くしちまったみたいで。
Yeah, they already beat you to the punch, my boy.
これでよかったらやるよ。まだ線も開けてない。
俺はな、
You got to learn the hard way.
賞金首だぜ。瓶一本じゃ値下げにもなりゃしねえ。舐めた真似をするな。
床がびしょびしょだ。
And you wasted liquor.
雑巾あるか？
あ、私やりますから。
掃除が好きらしいな。これくらいの方がやりがいがあるだ。
Wasted more liquor, bro?
酒がないんじゃ話にならねえ。行くぞ。 じゃあな、腰抜けども。
As soon as they stepped foot out of that establishment, I would have been on their necks. But it already looks like they're about to.
大丈夫ですか？船長さん怪我は？
ああ、大丈夫。問題ない。
But patience is a virtue.
派手にやられたな、おかしら。なんてざまだ。
なんで笑ってんだよ。あんなのかっこ悪いじゃないか。なんで戦わないんだよ。いくら相手が大勢で強そうでも、あんなことされて笑ってるなんて男じゃないぞ。海賊じゃない。
気持ちはわからんでもないが、酒をかけられただけのことだ。怒るほどのことじゃないだ
I
ろ。
mean, it's true.
もう知らん。
You can have it washed off later.
やけ食いか、ルフィ。
おいしゃい。
お前何食べてる？その箱か。その箱の中のものを食べたのか。吐け。今すぐ吐け。食ったもの全部。
何すんだよ、ジャックス。
Damn. Already too late. It's in the system.
なんだ今の。
お前が食ったのはゴムゴムの実だ。ゴムゴムの実は悪魔の実とも言われて、食えば全身ゴム人間、そして一生泳げない体になっちまうんだ。バッケー
Damn. So Shanks was the one to tell him it was a gum fruit. Turns his body into rubber. I don't know about that, Shanks. Might have gave out some misinformation.
人が気持ちよく酒飲んでたってのに、何のつもりだ、小僧。
チキショー、謝れ。よくもシャンクスたちをバカにしたな。
この俺が何か気に障ることでも言ったがいい。
言った。謝れ。
They looking like bandits.
村長さん。
あ
Got them scimitars on them.
見たかよ、この前の海賊どもの顔。酒ぶっかけられて文句の一つも言えねえとは情けねえやつらだぜ。
海賊なんて腰抜けの集まりだ。格好ばっかりで。
やめろ。
うん
シャンクスたちをバカにすんなよ。腰抜けなんかじゃないぞ。やめなさい、ルフィ。
Sometimes when you have the power, you just don't throw it around like you
シャン
should.
クスたちをバカにすんなよ。バカ山賊。
言葉の使い方がまずかったな、小僧。俺を怒らせた奴は今まで一人として生き残っちゃいねえんだぜ。
待ってくれ。その子を話してくれ。
So you try to kill a kid?
ルフィ
It makes you a big man?
何をやったのか知らんし、あんたたちと争う気もない。失礼でなければ金も払う。頼む。その子を助けてくれ。
村長。
さすが年寄りは世の中の渡り方を知っている。だがダメだ、もうこいつは助からねえ。なんせこの俺を怒らせたんだろうな。
悪いのはお前らだ。山猿。
救いようのないガキだ。あの世で後悔でもしてろ。
頼む、見逃してくれ。
店に誰もいないんで何事かと思えば、いつかの山賊じゃねえか。
船長さん。
Oh, looks like that ass whooping's coming his way.
シャンクス。
They're already spoiling me on the crew. 5 so far.
海賊、まだこの村にいたのか。ずっと村の拭き掃除でもしてたのか。
ルフィ、お前のパンチはピストルのように強いんじゃなかったのか？
うるさい。
貴様何しに来たか知らんが、怪我せんうちに逃げ出しな。それ以上近づくと頭をぶち抜くぞ、腰抜け。
それ以上近づくなっつってんだよ。頭吹き飛ばすぞ。
You might lose a hand.
命かけろよ。
ああ、
ピストル抜いたからには命かけろよ。
何言ってやがんだてめえ。
そいつは脅しの道具じゃねえって言ったん
Thanks.
だ。
Not for threatening. You might as well use it. Dude, here, let me give you a quick uh, I would say gun lesson. You have 4 rules that you're supposed to follow, and a 5th one that people now start to follow. But it's treat, never, keep, and no. Right? People usually don't use that last one because they're not used to it. But treat every weapon as if it was loaded. Never point your weapon at anything you do not intend to shoot. Keep your fingers straight off the trigger until you intend to fire, and keep your weapon on safe until you intend to fire. And the 5th one is no, right? Know your target and what lies beyond so that you're not getting anybody else shot with your recklessness. That was just a quick little gun class. But he's right. It's not for threatening. It's for action.
やりやがったな。なんて卑怯な奴らだ。卑怯？
甘えこと言ってんじゃ
Dirty? Yeah, that's
映画
right.
でも相手にしてるつもりか？
お前らの前にいるのは海賊だぜ。
うるせえ。だいたいてめえらに用はねえぞ。
いいか山賊。俺は酒や食い物を頭からぶっかけられようが、唾を吐きかけられようが、大抵のことは笑って見過ごしてやる。だがな、どんな理由があろうと、俺は友達を傷つける奴は許さない。
シャンクス
That's how it is.
許さねえだと。
That's how it was for me for a long time. Anybody was messing with my friends, it was like, it doesn't matter what you do to me, but when you mess with my friends, that's when I get pissed the most, and I take it out on you. Like back when I was 5, there was this complex bully, right? He never really tried to bully me because my mom always told me to stay away from him. But I was playing with my friend who was the child of one of my mom's friends who worked at the bar she worked at. And I overheard them telling the story about how he had bullied her son and pissed on his head. Oh, that pissed me off. Like just knowing that my friend got not just humiliated, but degraded it to such a fashion that it pissed me off royally. So I did what any normal 5-year-old would do. Not really. No, I've been grown for too long. I set up what a policeman would, like the police officers would do with bait cars, right? But I was the intended bait. I did nothing wrong. I rode around the apartment complex on my big wheel. And I did so in front of his apartment the most because I knew that would draw his attention and get his ass outside because, criminals, when they want to commit a crime, they're going to do it anyways. And I moved out of the way because he came out on his bike. He was like a 4th grader or 5th grader, I forget. And he made it to where he came close to me, ran over my big wheel, and it pushed me to where it went over my leg, and I said, ow, real loud, right? And he turned back, and he gave that fucking dirty-ass, snidey fucking smile and was like, sorry. And, oh, bro, that pissed me off. And so when I told my mom that, oh, yeah, we called the cops. We got that kid put away for 6 months in juvie because he was a repeat offender. I stood up on, well, didn't stand up, but I went to trial, right? And had back and forth with the lawyers, obviously, while in the witness stand, and told my story. And that ultimately got his ass put in juvie. But when it comes to my friends, bro, I put them above anything, and it's something I will go to bat for 100%. So I understand how Shanks is.
俺どもぶっ殺しちまえ。
俺がやろう。十分だ。
I understand that 1000%. When it comes to friends, nobody's messing with friends.
うぬぼれんなよ、そんな
Like, you can laugh at me, you can joke at me, I'll shoot the shit with you, and I'll make fun of you, I'll shoot the shit back. But as soon as you get physical with somebody who's not me and it's my friend, we're having words.
エンマか。
Excuse me.
ルフィ
And of course, cowards, when presented with overwhelming power, they run.
うろたいんじゃねえおかしなこの野郎みんなで探しゃすぐ見つかる
It's actually really funny how they run.
この人は
まんまと逃げてやったぜ。まさか山賊が海へ逃げたとは思うまい。
くそ離せバカ山猿お前なんか死んじまえ
バカ、死ぬのはおめえの方だ。なんせこの俺を怒らせたんだからな。あばよ。
くそあいつらクズのくせに一発も殴れなかったくそ
You're out here trying to kill a kid to make yourself feel better,
悪
imagine.
いな。てめえはもう用なしなのだ。
Imagine going out to sea and not knowing sea monsters are about to fuck you up. Is that an eel? It looks like an eel. That man appeared out of nowhere.
シャンクス
How you hit a sea monster so hard that it moved out the way? Death stare. That's how the Uchiha be looking at the Nine Tails, and the Nine Tails be like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm out of here."
恩に着るよルフィ
I ain't trying to get
牧
controlled.
野さんから全部聞いたよ俺たちのために戦ってくれたんだな
Of course, when you fight for friends, it's no brainer.
おい泣くなよ男だろ
だってシャンクス
That's a lie.
安いもんだ腕の一本くらい
Men can cry.
無事でよかった
Don't bottle that shit in. Because one way or another, it's gonna come out. Stoicism only gets you so
行
far.
っちゃうんだね
ああ長い拠点だったがとうとうお別れだ寂しいだろ
あま寂しいけどねもう連れてけ
My
ない
man sacrificed his left arm for you,
自分でな
though.
ることにしたんだ海賊には
でどうせ連れてってやんねえよお前なんかが海賊になれるか
俺
You'll
は
start your own crew.
この一味にも負けない仲間を集めて世界一の財宝を見つけて絶対なってやる海賊王に
おお俺たちを超えるかじゃあこの帽子をお前に預ける
Passing the
俺
torch.
の大切な帽子だ大事にしろよ
A symbolic gesture.
いつかきっと返しに来い立派な海賊になってな約束だぞルフィ
Man's got some sausage fingers.
おいぼーっとしてっとまた落とすぞ大事なもんなんだろ
ああサンキューなゾロ
Ah,
It happens, though.
減ったな鳥か
クオあの鳥
はどうやって
俺
I mean, he can reach it. What do you mean, how?
なるほどね
That's a huge bird.
あおお何やってててめえは
Damn, they're about to get absolutely smacked.
そうなんすか、こんな時に。船は止まれ、
Oh,
勝手に乗り込
oh,
め。
story time. Also, while we were on deployment, we did end up saving 2 sunk vessels, and we were able to safely bring all of them aboard. I don't think we lost anybody. Let me pull it up for you guys. Take it off screen, and I'll pull it up for you. LHD 5 baton saves sunken. Back in 2014, U.S. Navy Wasp class amphibian assault ship USS Baton LHD 5 conducted 2 major rescue missions in the Mediterranean. We got June 7th, 2014, where we rescued the 282 migrants from the sinking vessel. And earlier on March 8th, and we rescued 2 Turkish mariners from a sinking cargo ship. So we had 2 sunken ships that we saved during our deployment. That was one for the ages. Let me get rid of this one piece filter. Yeah, let me zoom in for you guys. Right there. That was during my deployment. Absolutely crazy. Not once, but twice. We're out here saving lives and taking them. Deadly. Also, it reminds me of how one of our helicopters didn't make it onto the Mesa Verde, but I'll tell you about that at another time.
船を止めろ。俺たちはあの道家のバギー様の一味のものだ。
Buggy's Clown Crew.
あ
Absolutely lumped.
海賊狩りのゾウさんだとはつゆ知らず失礼しました。
あ、てめえらのおかげで仲間を見失っちまった。とにかくまっすぐ焦げ。ルフィのことだ。陸でも見つけりゃ自力でなんとかするだろう。
I don't know. That man looked like he was about to become a freaking
だよ。
bird feed.
どうする兄貴。そうだな。お宝と船を小娘に乗っ取られたなんてバギー船長に知れたら。
ん？なんだそのバギーってのは。
え？旦那、道家のバギーを知らないんで。
知らねえな。
You just gave him a new bounty to go after.
頭ですよ。悪魔の実シリーズのアルミを食った男でね。とにかく恐ろしい人なんです。
How could you not miss that flag? Has a big old red nose on it. I'd nickname him Rudolph.
やったやっと手に入れたわ。
バティクスマー！返す返す！
Damn, did you end up stealing from the wrong person?
グランドラインの返すだ！
Damn, they stole from thieves.
俺たちの命も危ねえ！船長の砲弾で死ぬのはごめんだ！バギー船長、港の空に何か見えます。撃ち落とせ！
Did they really just shoot a bird with a cannon and they missed, but they hit the guy? Come on, you hit Luffy instead of the bird? That's crazy.
なんだ？人が降ってきたぞ。
ああ、なんで大砲の弾が飛んでくるんだ。でも助かった。
That man landed on his
なんか
coccyx.
面白い経験しちゃったな。
How'd you not break your tailbone? Next time on One Piece Z. There's stuff at the end, right?
小さな頃には宝きの場所を
Hey, I clicked at the end of this, by the way. I don't know why I didn't play it immediately. Okay, that's just showing the next episode. I thought there was going to be after credits. Yeah, skip. I don't want to be caught with that. Alright. Man, fell. Alright, just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be like 3 minutes of the same thing. I could just skip ahead. Hopefully save on pacing. At least he's got the right number of toes this time. Buggy and the clown pirate. Boss.
誰だ悪いけどあとは任せたわ
おい女が逃げたぞ追うことはねえぜ親分がわざわざ残ってくれてるなるほど子分をかばったってわけ
That man said who?
なあどっか飯食うとこねえか
ふざけるなこ
That man dodged your punch though.
俺の宝物に触るな
のガナ
やられちゃったかなあいつ
You wonder. He definitely did not just say that, right? This man fell over 200 feet after getting hit with a cannonball. And she said, I wonder if they killed him yet. What do you mean? How do you see somebody fall from that height and then wonder if normal people killed him? What?
すごい強いのねあんたあサーベル相手に素手で勝っちゃうなんてあお前さっきの誰だ私は海賊専門の泥棒ナミっていうのねえ私と組まないやだ俺は別にお前と組みたかない
And he said, nope.
ちょっと
You just sold me out. Why would I want to team up with you? I'm hungry.
思い出した腹減った私がごちそうしてあげ
I
ましょう
feel you, Luffy.
本当か
Oh, but if you're on ship, all my service members, if they're serving you lobster and steak, sorry, but bad news is around the corner. That's all we got, and bad news was coming. Lobster and steak. Hey, we're missing that Libo port again, guys. Gotta stay out at sea because the other 2 ships are breaking down. Ah.
まだ捕まらんのか泥棒は
It makes my eyebrow itch thinking about it.
追跡中のはずですバギー船長はいだいたいなんでそう簡単に改造盗まれるんだこれからグランドラインに入って人暴れしようって時にだぜ
How you steal a map and then get the map stolen from you?
小屋の鍵がつけっぱなしでなんだとですからつけっぱなしでつけっぱなだ
You left it unlocked though? And this man can't hear worth shit. Someone get him a hearing test. Cause tinnitus is going crazy.
悪魔の実の力が
俺は誰だ
バギー船長
I promise you don't want to rule by fear. You'd rather be respected. Because people who fear you are going to look for a way to overthrow you. That man had the force powers though. He did the force choke.
海津は必ず取り返せ。しきじったかもう。分かってんね。
はい、バギー船長。
How are you gonna leave something like that that's valuable unguarded and unlocked? First of all, you know you just stole it.
お前この家に一人で
So obviously people are gonna try to steal it back and or steal it from you.
町の人間はバギーを恐れて逃げちゃったのよ。じゃあキスだ。失礼ね。
Sneaky thief.
海賊専門の泥棒なの。
He's not wrong. Why are you getting mad? You were sneaky about it.
でも泥棒は泥棒だろ。
Facts. Thief's a thief. I should know. I used to steal from Circle K.
何が何でも1億ベリー稼ぐこと。
But I got caught.
そんなに
It happens.
どうすんだ？秘密。あ、
Excuse me, by the way. I didn't mean to burp all like that.
1億ベリーだって夢じゃないのよ。海津、お前航海士？そこらの航海士より腕は立つわよ。
A navigator? That's not
そ
bad.
うか、ちょうどお前航海士として俺
You just said you didn't want a team with her. But hey,
本当？ああ、
like post nut clarity, he got full and he's like, go.
あんた海賊だったの？ああ、俺誓ったんだ。この麦わら帽子をくれた人に仲間を集めて海賊になるって。私が世界で一番嫌いなものは海賊なの。好きなものはお金とみかん。おい、
Money and tangerines.
くれよ。やだっつってんでしょ。
I mean,
いやか。あ、うん。
he doesn't look like he cares too much.
いねえぞ。どこ行った女泥棒。海津を取り戻さないとやばいぞ。
あいつ
Hard to find a girl with orange hair. Come on now.
そうね。条件を飲んでくれたら考えてもいいわ。
Oh, now you gotta put stipulations on it?
するぜ。私と一緒に海賊バギーのところへ行ってほしいの。ただし。なんで縛るんだ？ただのロープよ。問題ある？うん。まあいいか。海賊なら会ってみてえと思ってたし。行こうぜ。ちょっと。
Treating him to a good
待って
time.
よ。
なんで泥棒に逃げられただ。
申し訳ありません。
Dang. Now he's even mad. He's even more mad.
派手にしれい。バギー船長。なんだ。さっきの泥棒が自分から来てます。なんだと。
Man.
こいつらです。あの女が海津を盗んだんです。
Could have did better with that design, by the way.
泥棒を捕まえてきました。道家のバギー船長。海津はお返しします。
よく返しに来たな。だがどういう心境の変化だ？
親分と喧嘩しました。もううんざりです。私をバギー一味に入れてください。
バギー船長がお怒りだ。悪魔の力が出るぞ。
悪魔？
Why is this man oinking like a pig, bro?
うんざりか。派手に面白い女だ。気に入った。仲間に入れてやらん。
潜入成功。やっぱ海賊は単純でやりやすいわ。
That's what you think.
なんで檻の中？
今日は気分がいいぜ。女、おめえなんて名だい。
ナミです。
よーしゃ、みんなでナミの歓迎会を開くんだい。派手にやれい。
You got a clown, you got a jester. Anybody else you got there? Hey man, drinking so many at once. Too many parlor show games here going on.
歓迎会だ。もっと食え。
はい、ありがとうございます。このまま様子を見て海津を取り戻してやるわ。ついでにバギーのお宝も全部いただいちゃおうか。
Doing a little too much, ma'am. This man is obviously trying to sneak some food.
俺も食うぞ。くそー。
派手に気持ちいいぜ。
やるだま。タクシーバギーダムの準備。
That man's eating meat off of his sword. That's funny. That's a crazy cannonball. And you could have did a better design. Saying. Getting a little too cartoony with these characters.
何が始まるんです？
You mean?
よく見てろ、バギー玉の威力。天下。
Does it not look like a cannonball? How long was that fuse? How many houses did you have to destroy for what?
あの爆発はなんだ？
I'm surprised you didn't get lost.
こ
Probably because the other guys were rowing.
バギー玉？
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Buggy's balls? Hey, give me 10 seconds. Actually, a little longer than that. I gotta use the bathroom. I have returned. I got something to eat real fast. Watching Luffy get hungry got me hungry. Get back up. Let's go. Ah.
まさにド派手。
Focus, focus.
バギー玉と悪魔の実の能力で、俺はグランドラインを制覇できる。
Buggy balls.
な、ナミ。
はい、もちろんです。
あ
グランドラインを制するのは俺だぜ。この俺が海賊王になるんだ。あんたバカ。
うんざりするのもわかるぜ、ナミ。
そうなんですよ。ちょっと世の中甘く見てる勘違い男で、もうついていけないかなって。
だろう。だったらバギー玉を一個プレゼントしてやるからよ。この親分をぶっ飛ばしちゃいな。
え？
これは俺様への忠誠を誓うって意味もあるんだぜ。
Hey, yeah. Gotta prove that loyalty.
私結構です。それよりせっかくの歓迎パーティーなんだから楽しくやりましょうよ。
This is fun, isn't it?
やれ。これが俺流の歓迎パーティーだ。
Don't bite off more than you can chew. I know you a thief, but can you murder?
撃たなきゃ。私が殺される。
Kill or be killed.
私は海賊と同類になっちゃうわ。
派手に転化しろ。なに、てめえしらけさせんじゃねえ。
どうした？手が震えてるぞ。
Go ahead and pull the trigger.
中途半端な覚悟で海賊を相手にしようとするからそうなるんだ。覚悟って何よ？人を簡単に殺してみせること？
No.
それが海賊の覚悟？違う。自分の命を懸ける覚悟だ。
おい、信玄、じらすんじゃねえよ。天下はこうするんだよ。
Whoa! What are you, Goku? Power pole extend? Came out of nowhere.
あらあらあらあらあらあら。しまった。つい。
ナミ、てめえどういうつもりだ。
ごめんなさい。
なに、謝って済むか。
なんだお前。今さら俺を助けてくれたのか？バカ言わないで。勢いでやっちゃったのよ。 私は非道な海賊と同類にはなりたくなかったから。
Ah, now you gave yourself away.
私の大事な人の命を奪った海賊なんかに誰が。ああ、それで。
It still got lit.
人をおちゃくるのも大概にしろ小娘、派手に殺せ。
What kind of wooden stick stops swords? That's ridiculous.
やばい。
You were literally right next to it. Why did it take you a 100-yard dash to get there, huh? You truly shouldn't care if a pirate dies, but here you are trying to save one. Oh.
おいおい、女一人におめえら何人がかりだ。
ゾロ。
怪我は？怪我はしてねえのか？
It's funny coming from him since he looks up to a female who's a better swordsman than him.
早くこっから出してくれ。
お前な、何遊んでるんだ？鳥に連れてかれたと思ったら今度は檻の中か？
これはこれで面白いぞ。
ゾロ、今確かにそう呼んだよな。
Let's go back to that again.
言ってた仲間って海賊狩りのズレよ。
Okay, come on now.
よくここがわかったな。早くこっから
Let's listen to that real fast.
お前な、何遊んでるんだ？
This is probably where 4Kids got their translation from.
檻の中か？
これはこれで面白いぞ。
ゾロ、
Right there.
ゾロ。
Because they have a hard time pronouncing their R's. All right, 4chan. Or not 4chan, but 4Kids. Y'all motherfuckers got a little racist. Just because they can't pronounce their R's as well as other languages. So you call them Zolo? Come on now. Come on. No wonder why I dislike you.
今確かにそう呼んだよな。
Kind of pissing me
あ
off.
いつの言ってた仲間って海賊狩りのゾロのこと？どうなってんの？
貴様がゾロ。
Instead of actually looking up the information on the...
いや、
Alright, 4Kids.
俺はや
You're
め
gonna piss me off.
海賊狩りは
Again. And it's been years later.
興味あるね。てめえを殺せば名が上がる。
やめとけ、死ぬぜ。
そうかい。
口で言ってもわかんねえか。
おお、やっちまえ船長。
バギー船長。
Oh no, we got cut into pieces. There's 0 blood though. Doesn't look like you did anything to him.
なんて手応えのねえやつだ。
うわー、弱えなこいつ。嘘。
Dog, you got a spade on your head. Are you okay?
なんだこいつら。なんなの？船長が殺されたのに。
There's 0 blood. How would you think that he's dead?
何がそんなにおかしい？
And that's why. Oh, you see that red, you can't really...
何よあの手。
なんだこりゃ。
Damn, he hit you in the kidney with that though.
バラバラの実
Chop chop.
俺が食った悪魔の実の名だ俺は切っても切れないバラバラ人間なのさいや
And you can fix your clothes. That's crazy. A rubber person. That's why it's in quotes, isn't it? Because it's not really rubber.
まずい形勢が逆転したこのままぼんやりしてたらこの二人も私も命がない
I'm surprised she didn't take off while all the commotion's going on and steal the map and treasure while everybody's fighting. Big nose? Oh, you just hit him in the pet peeve.
バカそれだけは言っちゃ
I mean, you, Rudolph.
お前は俺が必ずぶっ飛ばすからな
All right, first off, Nami underestimated him, and he fell 200 feet. Put a crater, a small one be, albeit, into the ground, and survived. You just threw your short sword at him. He caught it in his mouth and then broke it. There's a lot of heavy underestimation.
てめえら3人ともこの場で死ぬんだよこの状況だどうぶっ飛べばいいんだおりゃおりゃおりゃ
Just because you can't be cut doesn't mean you can't be punched in your mouth.
死んでたまるか逃げろゾロじゃ助けに来てくれた仲間に逃げろって
He can get out whenever he wants, no? He's smiling. Get out of there.
ダメだわけわかんないだから海賊って嫌いなのよ
No, the reason why you hate pirates is because they killed somebody important to you. Not that they don't make sense.
バカめてめえの三刀流は俺様には効かねえんだよ
He was doing it to escape. Who's gonna care if you sit there and monologue? This man is stabbed and lifting a heavy cannon. Are you scared of your own cannonball? To be continued. All right, let's make sure there's nothing at the end. Recap of coming up next. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's skip that. Alright. We skipped that part. Let's go. Damn! Hit him with a final flash! Yeah, this man's still bleeding.
おいゾロ怪我してんのに
おめえは黙ってそこにいろ俺は俺のやりてえようにやる
Kind of hard to carry somebody while you're still bleeding out of your side. You know you've been stabbed in your kidney, yeah? That thing went straight through.
誰だこいつは
ああうちの航海士だ ち何なのよ。
どけ邪魔だ
You're about to expend way more
絶対
effort
説明。猛獣使い猛
than
獣対
need
ル
be.
フィ。
Desperate situation, the Beast Tamer versus Luffy.
なんでそこまでするの。海賊のくせに。
Yeah, but just because they're pirates doesn't mean that they don't have friends.
なめやがってあの三人組冗談じゃねえ。こいつは俺への宣戦布告と見て間違いねえ。
来たか猛獣。
I mean, what would you consider a freaking
私がと
cannon being fired at you, if not a declaration of war? He also said he was going to be king of the pirates. Isn't that something that you were aiming for too? Come on now. Hey man, overexerted himself and passed out.
なんだこの犬
Don't tell me he's gonna get pissed on.
あ、犬。
That dog was mad. He does not want anything to do with you.
おいゾロ、全然動かねえぞ。
知るか、そんなもん犬の勝手だ。
死んでんのかな。
だ
That thing. It went for your face and just said F the hand.
犬め。
You still overexerting yourself with that stab wound. Come on now. You're anemic right now.
よ、航海士。一応渡しておくわ。助けてもらったからね。ああ、檻の鍵だ。取ってきてくれたのか。わざわざ。勘違いしないで。あんたに借りを作りたくなかっただけよ。
I mean, you kind of already owe him.
助けて。
The dog took it. Uh-uh. Whoa, why are you choking the dog? Hey, PETA? PETA, I do not condone the violence going on against this puppy, but he did happen to eat the escape key.
カッパどもシュシュをいじめるんじゃない。
Bully?
シュシュ。
誰だおっさん
Dog ate the key to
わ
my
しはこの
cage.
町の町長じゃ。お前たちこそ何者だ。あら、あら、ちょっと。こりゃすごい怪我じゃよ、まあ。
You're this town's mayor, but you let the pirates take over?
あのバグにやられたんじゃな。もう早く医者に見せんと。
Come on now. Also, what are you gonna do to repay those people who lost their house?
寝てりゃ治ると言って寝てしまったよ。
Sleep it off in bed? That's kind of crazy.
もう。
Now you gotta wait for this dog to poop out the key.
この犬、シュシュって名前なのね。こんなとこに座って何やってんだ。
店番さ。
店
そう。
番？わ、ここってペットフード屋さんなんだ。
そうなんじゃよ。この店の主人がわしの親友でな。
I bet the dog is
はい
missing the owner right now.
わしは奴の代わりに餌をやりに来たんじゃ。
代わりに？
ええ、奴は死んだ3ヶ月前にな、病気でな。
I feel like that
も
though.
しかして
Animals
それからずっとご主人の
extremely
帰りを待ってる
loyal.
の？
みんなそう言うがね。
Looks like everybody's trying to help the dog. Dog wants to protect what it wants to protect. I mean, as long as you show an animal,
じゃあ
right? All animals are extremely smart. It's just how we've treated them has not always been great. But if you show an animal that their owner has passed, they know death is. They know that it comes for us all. So a lot of times you get an animal who stuck in a place because they didn't get that closure of saying goodbye.
どうして店番を
Been that way a lot for some of these animals.
犬好きだった主人の形見だからそれを守り続けてるのだとわしは思う。わしは何度か避難させようとしても一歩たりともここを動こうとはせんのだ。
Of course not. He's got something to protect. Luffy understands that. Gotta make him pay. War cry. No, that sounded like a growl.
ああ、なんか来ちまっただろ。鍵返せよお前。あ、
もう仲間に置き去りにされたか。せっかく逃げ出したのに。
誰だお前。
俺はバギー一味の猛獣使いモージだ。
けど変な着ぐるみかぶってんな。
Animal suit.
失敬だぞ。これは俺の髪の毛だ。
なおさら変だ。
てめえ、
Why the hell? Why your hair make ears, bro? What?
俺の怖さを知らんな。猛獣使いの猛獣に操れない動物はこの世にない。
Watch you not tame this.
おて。お前は所詮名もない小僧泥だ。貴様の命に興味はない。ロロノアゾロの居場所を言え。
やだ。
やれリッチー。
Broke the cage and slapped you in one single go.
よし、リッチー、ゾロを探しに行く。奴を倒して名を上げるんだ。ん？どうした？なるほど、ペットフード屋か。食事は手っ取り早く済ませろよ。なんだ？この犬まさかこんなちっぽけな店の番犬ってわけじゃねえ。
に公開しやってもらうさ。なんで生きてんのよあんた。
生きとるよ。
生きてちゃ悪いか？だって家並みぶち抜いてぶっ飛ばされてピンピンしてるの変よ。そうか？
お前らこの町へ来た目的は何じゃ？なんであんな
What do you mean?
海賊と関わ
He didn't come here on purpose.
的なら今決めた。グランドラインの海図と公開誌を得ることだ。
It was on accident. That condor brought him over
あ
here.
の着ぐるみ男、ゾロを
He got shot out of the sky. He just happened to fall into the lap of a navigator who stole a map of the Grand Line. Come on now.
シュシュ、この店はお前とわし二人のもんだ。シュシュには大きすぎるぞ、この袋は。
Of course, ever since he was a little pup. So of course he's gonna sit there and protect
シ
the
ュシュ、
shop.
怪我したらどうする？わしに任せておけ。クリアシュシュ、店のものを食うなと言ったろ。さあ、食おう。
Out here fighting. Like I said, not about the size of the dog.
お
About the size of the fight in the
まだ
dog.
向かってくる。シェシェ、わしももう年だな。入院することになっちまったよ。だがな、必ず良くなる。わしが戻るまでしっかり店番しててくれよ。留守を頼むぞ。
Guard the shop while I'm done. He 1000% is giving his best effort.
くすっといざシェシェ。
Now it's all going.
この店
あ
はきっ
ごめん
とシュシュにとって宝なんじゃ。大好きだった主人の形見だからそれを守り続けとるんだとわしは思う。
What are you gonna do about it, Luffy? How are you gonna avenge this puppy?
ちくしょう、あの犬俺にまで噛みつきやがって。
The lion got one bag of food
確かに殺したはず。
and lit the place on fire.
あれくらいじゃ死なないね。
Alright, come on. I know you guys are animating on time, but that bag of food wasn't in its mouth a bit ago.
ゴムゴムの
Fang over fang.
なんなんだお前。
俺はゴムゴムの実を食った。
There goes that song again.
お前バギー船長と同じ悪魔の実の能力者。わかった。ここは一つ穏便に謝ろうと思う。
もう謝らなくていいよ。あの犬の宝は戻らないんだから。
Yeah, you already messed up. Yeah, you can apologize, but it's not gonna erase
お前を
the
ぶっ飛ばす。
the damage that's already done. Dog was already traumatized losing its master. Now it lost its
どい
duty.
つもこいつも海賊なんてみんな同じよ。人の大切なものを平気で奪って。あら海賊生きてたの。てっきりライオンに食べられちゃったかと思ったわ。
You saw this man fall out of the sky.
同じことするのよ。
You saw him bite through a metal sword. Come on now. You really think some stupid little lion's gonna kill him?
お前なんかに俺がやられるか。
Facts.
やめろちゅんじゃなんなんじゃお前ら。
Couldn't even murder him when they gave you a cannon to shoot at him. You're just not a murderer.
これしか取り返せなかったよ。あと全部食っちまいやがってよ。
あいつあのライオンと戦ってきたんだ。あの犬のために。
よく戦ったなお前。見ちゃいねえけど大体わかる。
The last thing it has of its master. Sad, sad.
ああ、お前も頑張れよ。
Now it ain't. Gotta sit there and protect it forever. He can go out into the wild and be free. You like that?
やられただと。
申し訳ありませんバギー船長。
マジ貴様がゾロにやられるとはな。
It wasn't even Zoro.
ゾロではなくあの麦わらに。
あの麦わらのガキにやられたというのか。
奴はゴム。
おらもう切れたぞ。
Couldn't even tell you the little secret that he has planned for you.
消し飛ばしてやら。
さっきはごめん。
あ、
つい怒鳴って。
いいさ。お前、いろいろあったんだろ。別に聞きたかねえけど。
情けない。
He said,
いや小っぱが
he said, you've been through a lot, but I don't want to hear your backstory.
いるというのに町長のわしが
He shot that right down.
町が消されるのを見ておらねばならんのじゃ。
町長さん、落ち着いて。
Now you're getting mad?
この土地はただの荒れ地だった。わしらは力を合わせて切り開き、畑を作り、店を開いて、町を作っていったんじゃ。町のみんなも、この町はわしの宝。
You didn't get mad when like 8 different houses just got a buggy balled through?
特製バギー玉撃て、町を吹き飛ばすんだ。
Man sent another final flash. There goes another 20 houses.
ゾロが寝てんのに。
死んだか、小っぱ。
おい、ゾロ生きてるか。
ひでえ起こし方しやがって。ねえ、寝足りねえ。
Man take the
なんで生きてたんだ
buggy ball in his sleep,
よかった、生きてたか。
even after being stabbed.
されてたまるか。もう我慢できん。突然現れた馬の骨にわしらの40年を消し飛ばす権利はない。わしはこの町の町長じゃ。この町はわしが守る。
I mean, you've already lost half the town. Nobody's here to protect. You're just trying to protect property at this point.
そうだ、おっさん。
But it's also
乗
memories.
せるな。奴らのところへ行って何ができるの。無謀よ。
無謀は承知。
Gotta put your life on the line.
待っておれ、どけのバギー。
町長さん、泣いてた。
そうか？俺には見えなかった。
なんか盛り上がってきてるみてえだな。
そうなんだ。
笑ってる場合か。
大丈夫。俺、あのおっさん好きだ。絶対死なせない。
てめえがそう言うなら。
Yeah, they gotta go help now.
その傷で。
腹の傷よりやられっぱなしで傷ついた俺の名の方が重傷だ。
Like,
俺たちが目指すのはグランドライン。
you may hurt me, but you start throwing dirt on my name.
仲間になってくれ、ナミ。
私は海賊にはならないわ。手を組むって言ってくれる？お互いの目的のために。
2発目準備できました。よし、撃て。
どけのバギー出てこーい。わしは町長ブードルじゃ。我が宝この町を守り抜くために来た。わしと勝負しろ。
バカかてめえは。宝ってのは金銀財宝を言うんだ。間違
Treasure's whatever you make it, actually.
抜かすな。
貴様なんかにわしの思いが。
Just because you think it's not treasure doesn't mean that it's not to somebody else. That's where the saying comes. Another man's trash is one man's treasure.
この世に俺以外の
It'd be
宝を
like
持つ
that.
ものなど必要ない。そんなにこの町が大切なら一緒にこの世から消してやろうか。
ほざく前にわしと戦え。
うぬぼれるな。
この町は潰させん。わしの命に変えて
Gotta
も。
put your life on the line.
ぶっ放せ。麦わらの男。
約束通り、お前をぶっ飛ばしに来たぞ。
And you're down one hand. You're like Ethan from Resident Evil. Dang, that was a fast 6 episodes. Well, not 6 altogether, but 3 now and 3 before. But dang, that was fast. That was a really, really interesting side story for the dog. I appreciated that. The fact that it had a duty until somebody came and wiped it out. I actually really enjoyed these episodes. They went by too fast, in my opinion, but it's not too fast because there's still 1,000 episodes that I have to go through. Damn. So we got introduced to Nami over these couple episodes. Got introduced to Buggy. We have a lot of feats that happen, especially this man getting shot by a cannon and then falling all the way to the ground, then biting through that steel sword. Come on now. People sitting here underestimating everybody, especially the little dog. The little dog sat there and protected it for a good 10 minutes, at least showtime wise. I'm actually starting to like One Piece a little bit, but I still reserve it because everybody says wait until you get to so many episodes, then it becomes good. It only becomes good if it's relatable. And so far, as a Marine, it's kind of relatable since I've been through some of these situations and I can actually relate to being uh, at sea during storm, at sea saving people from being shipwrecked. It's a nice slice of life when I compare it to myself. Anyways, if you enjoyed what you watched and you want to continue this journey with me, hit that like and subscribe down below, and we'll continue this One Piece journey as long as Toei allows us to, you know? So I'll see you guys in the next one. Latest.